Hello, my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to react to the official trailer for the Gossip Girl reboot that's coming to HBO Max next month. I am really excited for this, but I do have to say, I didn't actually watch Gossip Girl when I was younger, like the original one. I was a very, innocent kid, and in all fairness, too, we only had one TV in the living room, and I would go to bed before my parents did, and there's absolutely no freaking way I'm watching that in front of my parents. And I grew up, way before, Netflix was just, readily available on your laptop, if you even had a laptop at that point, too. This was middle school we're talking about. I watched Vampire Diaries once with my mother and was like, I'm never doing that again, because it was just so awkward. So I do know, bits and pieces of it, though. Obviously I know who Gossip Girl was. I know pretty much, a lot of the storylines that people didn't like, because they always pop up in, Watch Mojo videos of, top 10 Gossip Girl plotlines that wouldn't work today. Or I also see clips from, I'm a big fan of video edits on YouTube, when people do, multi-fandom ones or, couple ones is what I really love, and Gossip Girl is always in there because it's so pretty. And I love Blake Lively, I love Leighton Meester, and I'm really excited for this reboot because it's kind of like me getting into gossip. It's like a restart, I wasn't in Gossip Girl then, but now maybe I can be when I'm too old to be their demographic. But I also really am excited that Thomas Dougherty is going to be in it. I love him from Descendants and just, Legacies and all the stuff he's been in. I think he's really, really cool. And I think this is why he had to leave Legacies, which is kind of annoying because I did really like him on that show. But I'm just excited. I feel like their goals, they said, is to make it more diverse and also to kind of play up what exactly social media, the play that is going to affect all this. Because obviously social media was, around, but it wasn't to the extreme level that it is nowadays. And in such a short little time, because Gossip Girl really hasn't been off the air for too long. We're not talking about a show 20 years ago or something. So it really has been an explosion all of a sudden of this kind of different wavelength and the kind of effects that come with that. How does that affect status? How does that affect school, your relationships? How does it affect someone like Gossip Girl who knows your secrets? How exactly are they going to be posting it? How are they going to be finding it? Finsta accounts and hidden private messages and stuff like that. It's just going to be really, really cool, and I am hoping that they do it justice. So yeah, let's check out the trailer after all my ranting and raving. There's Thomas! Wow, look at that closet. Eh! That was a horrifying noise, I'm sorry. That's so funny that they said that, though, because I remember my roommate, when we were first walking around the city, I wouldn't stop for the lights. I would just look to make sure there weren't any cars coming and would just go, and she was so, anxious about that. She was like, what do you mean you don't stop for crosswalks? The button hasn't changed yet. And I'm like, no, you don't have to, don't bother about that. You're good to go as long as it seems safe. So that, at least, is very realistic. Oh, no, don't pick on the new girl. She seems so nice. They're all just looking at her excuse me? Ooh, I like this song. It fits very well. So these guys are all friends since they were little, and now they're all just hooking up with each other? Thanks to you, though. Wrong show, honey. Uh-oh. I love that it's still Kristen Bell. That makes me so happy. Oh, now it's an Instagram account. Okay, that's cool. Look at the fashion. That's cool. I was waiting for it to, catch on fire like Cruella. So basically the vibe I'm getting is just everyone's gonna be hooking up with each other. That's actually really cool, because I feel like one of the things that Gossip Girl didn't explore the best, again from what I've seen, is the kind of LGBT relationships, or if they did, it wasn't treated with the best, they had a threesome and it was just really weird. Now I feel like they can go more of an elite road, where it can be more upper privileged and kind of these people who just do terrible things to each other but at the end of the day, like, they're friends because they've been friends since they were little, and probably their parents are friends, and like they've all grown up in this kind of statusy place where like they're have been the top dogs forever. So it's like, you know, you can betray them and double cross each other as much as you want within the group, but they probably all have such secrets on each other and stuff that like no one's ever gonna actually retaliate against them. And then Gossip Girl's gonna come in and be like, I don't think so. Like, you guys aren't gonna rule this place anymore with like your fear and like act like you're better than everyone, expose their secrets. Like, I'm gonna come for your secrets now. And I think it'll just be so cool and awesome. I love the new girl. All the girls on this, and the guys, but all the girls on this are gorgeous. Like, it is gonna be like, I'll be like not even paying attention to the plot, because I'll just be like, she's beautiful. Like, the new girl looks beautiful. It just looks so interesting, and the song fit perfectly, guys, about like rich kids that are just like bored and they got their parents' money but not their parents' attention. And I think like that's just how it's gonna be, and it's gonna cause obviously a lot of drama if everyone's hooking up with everyone, because there's gonna be feelings involved. I worry about shows like that where everyone's hooking up with everyone, because then I'm like, who do I ship? What if my ship isn't endgame? Like, it crushes me when my ships aren't endgame, guys. I also really like, I don't know what her name was, but the blonde girl, Emily, I think is her name in real life. Her sister is from The Gifted, and they look so much alike, but her sister's from The Gifted, and I really love her as an actress, and I think her sister's gonna be really awesome too. And it just looks so cool. It looks like what CW could do if they had the budget to hire better writers and better like film cinematography, like the clothing and stuff look better. And I just think it's gonna be really awesome, because it'll be a cool kind of look into, you know, that one girl said like, I'm influential. Like, it's almost like these personas that we give these social media people take on like a whole new level, to where they're not even people anymore with like feelings and, you know, ups and downs, but just like the status symbol of like, I want to attain that. And I think bringing someone down is going to be one thing, but then also no one's ever going to relinquish that, right? Like, she's influential. She doesn't want to give that up. And I think that's probably how all these kids feel, they're the top dogs, and no one is ever going to want to, you know, willingly be like, oh, like, you can see me when I'm not on my best day. You can see me, like, it's all carefully curated, right? Like, what we're seeing is a persona that someone puts on. And it might be a part of who they are, yes, but it's also a persona. They can take 10 different pictures and they pick the one that they want you to see, you know? So if someone comes in now and exposes this and is like, you know, there's all these cracks beneath, like, it's going to be interesting to see who that kind of person is, but also what it does to a person when they feel like they're backed in a corner, and this persona and personality that they've put on and broadcasted to the world and that has worked for them is now coming under threat. So I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm super excited to see it. The actors all look so cool, and like they play off each other very well, it seems like. Like, they just seem like a very tight-knit group that like actually has good chemistry together, and I think that's definitely going to help in terms of building this relationship of like they've been friends for so long. So I'm really excited. If you have seen the trailer and are looking forward to the show, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!